Good afternoon, everyone. So today we'll start with exercise 14.4, question 1. Question 1 says, draw any line segment AB and then mark any point M on it, and through M draw a perpendicular to AB, and condition has been given that you need to use ruler and a compass. Okay, so let's read first line again. Draw any line segment AB. So you need to draw any line segment. Length is not specified. You can draw line of any length, line segment of any length. Okay, so like this, I've drawn a line segment. I'll just name it A and this as B. Second line says, mark any point M on it. Anywhere on the line, just mark a point M. Now, through M draw a perpendicular to AB. Now, listen carefully. Now we are supposed to draw a line perpendicular to AB which needs to pass through M. That's what they are asking you to draw. Okay, and we have to use a compass for that. So what we'll do first is we'll keep our pointer on the point that we have taken on the line. Okay, so we'll keep our pointer on the point exactly, and we'll open the compass through any radius we want. Like I have opened it till here. Okay, and then we need to draw two arcs which will intersect the line like this. Okay, so if you want, you can draw a full semicircle if you want, but since we only need these 2 points here, so I've just drawn the arcs which are intersecting the line segment AB. Okay, that's the first part you need to do. First, we have drawn a line segment AB. We have taken a point M on it, and then I kept my pointer on M, and I opened the compass of my choice of radius, and then I have drawn two arcs, one here, one on the left side of the point and one on the right side of the point. Okay, that's the first step. If you want, you can just highlight these points of intersection between the arc and the line. And if you want, you can give them name also, like P, Q. Now you need to keep your pointer on these 2 points. So first I'll keep my pointer on this point Q here. And now you can see my compass has been opened with a radius of MQ. But now for drawing a perpendicular line that needs to pass through M, we need to increase this radius of compass like this. It was this before, but in the second step, you need to increase this radius. Understood? And then draw an arc here above M here. And now, without disturbing the compass and keeping your pointer on M, draw another arc here which will intersect the previous arc, and this point of intersection here, you can name it with a different letter, suppose R. And now you know, for a straight line to be drawn, we need 2 points. So we'll draw a straight line passing through M and R. If you want, you can use dotted lines or you can use a straight line. And if you want, you can just take it below the line segment AB as well. So you have drawn a perpendicular line to line segment AB which has passed through M. And this sign here is the sign of 90 degrees, or you can say perpendicular line. You can measure it with protractor if it's 90 or not. As you can see, it's clearly here is 90 degrees. So you have drawn a line RM which is perpendicular to AB. You can write this MR or RM, you can use anything. MR is perpendicular to AB. And I'll use another statement, or I'll give you one short symbol for perpendicular, that is MR is perpendicular to AB. So this is the sign for perpendicular line. Okay, so that's how you're supposed to do question 1. Now let's move on to question 2. Let's read it first. Draw any line segment PQ. Again, you need to draw a line segment and name it PQ. Then take any point R but not on it. In the first question, we were taking point M on the line segment AB. In this question here, you will draw a line segment first and then you have to mark, you have to take a point R, but that shouldn't be on the line segment. Then through R, draw a perpendicular to PQ. This exercise is all about drawing perpendicular to the given line, but there are different methods that we'll be using. And here you will not use your compass, but you'll use set squares. Okay, let's see. Let's start now. First, draw any line segment. Let's say this is the line segment. Name it PQ. And then take a point R, but not on the line segment. So let's say we have taken point R here. Just name it as R. Now you need to use set squares. These are set squares. I've already told you in the class. So these are set squares. You can use any of them. I'll use this one. You can use another one as well. Okay. So what are the steps? So I'll tell you. First, hold your set square like this, so that you can fix your ruler like this. This part here should coincide with the line segment that you have drawn on the paper. Exactly, it should exactly be coincided. Okay, like this. There shouldn't be any gap. So, fix it and then place your ruler in this slanting position. Then, firmly hold the scale. Do not move this. Hold it and then slide it little further. Slide it like this and slide it till you reached this point R like this. Okay, I'll tell you again. Hold your set square like this in this position so that you can fix your scale like this. This part of the set square, this side of the set square should coincide with the line segment that you have drawn on the paper like this. Okay, there shouldn't be any gap between the line and the edge of the set square. Okay, and then place your ruler like this. If you want, you can use the bigger one. And then hold it firmly, this ruler, so that you can slide it. And this shouldn't be moving. Okay, and then slide it little further. Slide it up in the upward direction and slide it till you reach this point. Till you reach this point R here. Okay. Now you can remove this. Hold it firmly this time, this scale. Okay. And then draw a line. Either you can draw a solid line or a dotted line. This line should pass through the point R, okay, like this. So here you have drawn a line which is perpendicular to PQ and has passed through point R. Again, you will use this sign for showing that this line is perpendicular. If you want, you can give this point any name. Let's say O, and then you can write OR is perpendicular to PQ. Okay, you can use the symbol for perpendicular. I'll tell you again what we did. We have drawn a line PQ, line segment PQ, and then we took a point R anywhere but not on the line, and then we took our set square, placed it like this below the line or on the line like this, and then we placed our scale like this in the slanting position, and we slided this little upwards till you reach the point R like this. Okay, and then you remove this and drew a line which passed through point R. Okay, so like this, and then we took this point as O, and we have drawn a line OR, line segment OR, which is perpendicular to PQ. Okay, that is question 2. Let's move on to question 3 now. So let's see what question 3 says. Draw a line L and a point X on it. Now instead of drawing a line segment, they have asked you to draw a line L, and point X will be on the line. Then through X, draw a line segment XY perpendicular to L. This is the sign for perpendicular. I've told you in the previous question. Okay, that's the first part you are supposed to do. In the second part, draw a perpendicular to XY at Y. पहले केस में हम क्या कर रहे थे, वी आर ड्राइंग अ लाइन L, उसके ऊपर एक पॉइंट हमें लेना था X, एंड देन हमें उस लाइन L के लिए एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करनी थी जो कि X से पास होके जाए, और उस लाइन को जो परपेंडिकुलर बनाई है हमने L लाइन के लिए, उसको नाम देना था XY. ठीक है, अब हमारे पास वो लाइन आ गई XY. अब हमें XY की परपेंडिकुलर एक लाइन बनानी है जो कि Y से पास होके जाए. I'll give you a rough idea. First you will draw a line L, then you will take a point X on it, and then you need to use compass. So you'll keep the pointer on X and draw two arcs like this, one on the left side of the X and one on the right side of the X. And then in the next step, you'll keep your pointer here and increasing your radius of the compass. You'll increase the distance, okay, of the compass, and then you'll mark an arc here, and then repeating the same procedure by keeping your pointer here, you'll draw another arc. And this point here, you'll give a name as Y, and you'll draw a straight line. So you have drawn XY perpendicular to L, just pass through X. That's the first part. In the second part, you are supposed to draw a line perpendicular to XY, which should pass through Y. Okay? So we'll extend this little further and repeating the same procedure by keeping your pointer on Y. You are doing two things. No, you are doing same thing twicely. Okay, then you will repeat your procedure by keeping the pointer here, and then you will draw two arcs like this, and then keeping your pointer here, increasing the radius of your compass, draw two arcs here, one by keeping your pointer here and another by keeping your pointer here, and then in this way just name this point as O, and in like this you have drawn a perpendicular OY perpendicular to XY. I hope you got a rough idea, but I'll explain you again. Okay, so first we'll draw a line L, like this. Line will have arrows at the end, and then take a point X on the line, and then keeping your pointer on the X, opening up the compass of any radius you want. Okay, I've opened it like this. If you want, you can open it a little further, and then drawing two arcs, one on the left side of the X, another on the right side. Okay, then this point here, you'll keep your pointer again. I'll just mark these points. Okay, if you want, you can name them. If you don't want, you can just leave it like this. So now, by keeping your pointer at this point, you can see your compass is of the radius. Okay, now you'll keep your pointer here and increase the radius of your compass, and then you'll draw one arc here, and now without disturbing it, keeping your pointer here, draw another arc like this, and then this point here, the intersection between the two arcs, will be your Y. Okay, then with the help of scale, you will draw a line, either a dotted line or a straight line. This here is this sign of perpendicular, so I have drawn XY perpendicular to the line L. Okay, now in the second step, you are supposed to draw a line perpendicular to XY at Y. Okay, so repeating the same procedure, keeping your pointer at Y means that line should pass through Y. Okay, so repeating the same procedure, keeping your pointer here, opening up the compass of your own choice, and then drawing arcs, one on the left side of the Y, another on the right side of the Y. Okay, and then keeping your pointers on these 2 points here, and increasing the radius like this, and then draw 2 arcs, one from this side, another from this side, like this. Okay, and you can name this point as O or any letter of your choice, but this should be X and Y. And then draw a line. You can use any line, solid line or straight line. Okay, so that's how you have drawn a line perpendicular to XY at X. So here you can write XY is perpendicular to line L, okay, and OY is perpendicular to XY at Y. Hope you understood. Still, if you get any doubt, you can ask through WhatsApp. Thank you.